Hello guys, how are you doing today? You're welcome back to my YouTube channel, right? Before we start, I will say you should subscribe to this YouTube channel, right? Follow us on Instagram, then join our Telegram channel, right? This Telegram channel is where we upload, right, our flashcards, which are the chart analysis of any trade that was taken, or sometimes we send trades that will be taken. So you can join to learn more and to get educational materials from our Telegram channel. Then also, this YouTube channel also have some educational materials that can really help you. So you can do well to subscribe to this YouTube channel. All right, thank you. So this week, right, we'll be looking at a dollar index. So what are we expecting now? This pair dollar index, which we're expecting, right, to be um, the zone we're expecting this market, or the market to really push out from. So from this particular angle, I really want this market to push higher. And if this particular zone failed, right, if this particular zone failed, I will be looking towards this area, right, this area, right, or this particular block, right. This is where I will be expecting this market to pull back from, right. I don't want to bring this shaded point, a box, into this zone so that it will not give us so many clouding uh, pricing. So that's why. So as you can see, the market is down on the daily time frame, right? We can see the market also going down, right? What I'm really expecting is that there might really be a low of this being taken out, right? This low might be taken out, right? There might actually be some situation whereby this low might be taken out, or I'm not really looking towards this low being taken out. I want um because I've already seen my kind of reversal pattern in here. So I want markets to really pull away from this zone, right? I want market to pull away from this particular block and go higher. I can see liquidity sitting down up here, right? Liquidity sitting down up here. So this is where I'm really expecting this market to go to. I mean, to take it out. And likewise, I can see my kind of bullish structure pattern here. This particular two area, the market came back to take out liquidity, took out liquidity here also. So with that, we can expect markets to go higher now, and for it to come to this particular block. So that is what I am looking out for the dollar index. Now this implies that on this note, right, this coming week, as you can see, this particular block, just a minute for me to get the best zone that I will be expecting this market to pull back from will be this. So we're expecting market to come back to this zone and take out that liquidity, then come back to this zone. Then on the 1 hour time frame, right, what we might likely see, we can say that price is really consolidating here, right? We might see this yesterday's low being taken out, right? This yesterday's low might be taken out, right, for us to see the three low pattern, right? It might be taken out, the market get to this area, the market will continue to go higher. And basically, that's what I want to see. Then these would be the liquidity zones that we are expecting to take out. Then we can see that we have an equal high here. Then this particular zone will be a point of interest for us to take profit. So that is on dollar index. I'll be expecting some bullish run this week, right? I will be expecting some bullish run on this week, and that is what I really want to see based on that note. And definitely, we know that this market is surely down. I'm just saying some kind of reversal pattern. I'm not saying that you should trade from this big formation low as it might be called, but what I am really saying here, this price, as you can see on the weekly time frame, is surely down. But I'm seeing my kind of reversal pattern with this. So I really want this market to push down, I mean, to push up more, even before it will continue to go high. And I can see some liquidity zones that this market may likely push back from. And also my kind of reversal pattern, I can see it here also, these two eyes, right? then I'll be expecting market to come and take out this high. And looking at this is not really impulsive in nature apart from this area. So I'll be expecting market to really pull back from this and take out this high for this week. That is what I'll be expecting. So I'll be expecting some kind of bullish dollar right for this week. Then going to DX, I mean to Euro USD, right? For Euro USD, this is it. And this is very similar to what we have seen on the DXY. Going to the daily, you will see that is actually the same thing that we can see here. Although I will be expecting the market to really pull back from this block. Then looking at this block on the 1 hour time frame, right? The most important zone that we might likely see this push down is this zone, or at worst, at around this fair value gap. As you can see on the 4 hour time frame, market is likely getting to that zone. So which implies that on the 1 hour time frame, when we get to the 1 hour time frame, we might see this high being taken out. This high is a liquidity zone, right? Being taken out. And when that high is taken out, will get rejected here, then we might see downside on this note. And more reason why I'm looking towards that is because of what I have said also, like this particular thing, my reversal kind of pattern in this particular zone should be rejected. I can see these three eyes also. Then when market pull back to this, I will be expecting market to get down. Then my best opportunity to take profit would be this low, right? Will be this low. Then also best possible zone where I will be looking to buy will be this particular area, and this particular area on the 1 hour time frame. All right, so I will be expecting it to get to this zone as my buying zone, right? That zone as my buying zone. That is really what I will be expecting. This low should be taken out. This will be some kind of accumulation, then manipulation, then I will be seeing some kind of distribution. Then possibly we know that this was the high of last week. Then this high should be taken out on Monday. Then we might see on Monday, on 1 hour time frame, we might see some kind of power of three, all right? All right, market will go up, take out this high, then we might see it dropping. So possibly that is what I want to see on that note. Now I'm looking at USDCHF, very similar thing that we'll be looking at for, as you can see it here on the 4 hour time frame also, right? This is not so perfect as I really want it to be anyway, but I can see my kind of a structure here. So with this is my best possible zone to buy this pair, best possible zone to buy this pair. Then likewise, this particular I want it to be taken out as my take profit, and as the case may be. So what am I expecting on Monday, Tuesday, right? We may likely see this low also being taken out. This low also being taken out, then might see market going higher. Then our take profit points will be this zone. Then we might likely be looking for more downward movement on this pair. So possibly that is what I'm looking out for. Then on GBPUSD, as you can see on the weekly time frame, we can see that this pair is really bullish, right? Bullish. Though this particular zone becomes our liquidity zone that market may like a push up, that shows we should really look to buy this pair. And this is really different from dollar index that we've seen. But anyway, let's see what this week have in store for us. So based on this, I can see how this market was really accumulating around this area. Then we can see it going higher. So throughout this month of August, we can see it how it was just going sideways. So with that, we can see it going higher than drop. That is uh, something that can really happen here. But based on this 4 hour structure, it is not so cool. Now, for us, if we really want to look to buy this pair, then if we really want to look to buy this pair, this should be the best possible zone for us to buy it, or this particular zone. Now, going to lower time frame now, I should be able to get a good zone around this area, probably in 30 minutes time frame. All right, so this particular low here should be a good zone for us. We expect market to pull back to this zone and and buy, right? But based on dollar index, we might likely not see something like that. But I can't really see a selling opportunity yet on it until uh, probably if proven otherwise, markets have to show me, right, the selling opportunity on this pair. But for now, what I can see is a bullish structure whereby one market to pull back to this zone or this zone for us to be a buyer. Then looking at the 15-minute structure, right, this is actually a best possible zone for us to look, right, to buy this pair. Market pull back to this zone, then we buy it. But anyway, what I can see here also, right, if this structure is given to me, right, on right on Monday, right, probably take out this eye, right, we might see that eye being taken out. We might likely be seeing more downward movement that might break out the structure that we've already stated on the 15 on the 1 hour time frame. But looking at this structure on the 15 minutes time frame, right, this can really give us that particular change of structure, the market might likely go down, probably get to this zone, and we look for a buying opportunity and likes. But this particular zone might really be where we'll be looking to sell it. If market give us an entry there, then we might I likely be I will actually, if I see my pattern here, I would likely get this particular price from my M1 structure. When I see a very clear M1 structure that is in line with this particular structure that I've seen, then I will be looking to sell this pair, probably to this zone, right? This might actually give me like 1 to 20 risk reward ratio, or probably to this zone, and might likely give me about 1 to 50 risk reward ratio for that day. But I'm going to see how that M1 structure will be before I'm going to take this particular trade. So seeing that we might go, or also going to look to EURJPY. Now for EURJPY, right, this is a zone I'm really expecting to be taken out. And market has already formed an equal high up here, an equal high up here, and this implies that market might come up again to take out that high, because that equal high will not be left untouched. Now this was a trade that was really beautiful, that this market really pushed up from there. Well, anyway, anyway, what I'm seeing, I might likely see another push up that will take out this high, because what I am seeing here, right, we're expecting market to pull back up, take out this high, and probably drop, probably. But let's look at the lower time frame and see what um, we might see from there. Now on the lower time frame, this was the low, this was the high, this is actually the initial low on this. This is actually a good zone to buy this pair from, as we can see it here. Now on the lower time frame, would surely be an order block, right? So let's see, there will surely be an order block on the lower time frame. I'm looking towards a strong OP, right? 5 minutes time frame, got 4 hours time frame. Now, looking at the 4 hour time frame, we can see that price will pull back from here. One thing is actually of concern to me is because of how impulsive this was and how impulsive price really came back to this. But this should really be where this price should push back away, right? This should really be where this price should back away. Now, what will make me to buy this pair based on this M5 pattern is that I'll be waiting for this particular structure to be broken. And if this structure is broken, then I will be looking for the particular strong block that really caused this. The retest of that will be what I'm going to take this trade from anyway. So that's where I'm going to take this trade from. As you can see it, or probably market will come back, and is this was Friday's low, right? Market might likely come back to the second Friday's low, then give us an opportunity to enter using M1 as the case may be, or M5 as the case may be, then push up. But probably the best thing for me to see is actually this equal high being taken out. Then we might be seeing some kind of um, business down this particular pair. Then the next pair will be on CADJPY. Or on CADJPY, this is very similar to what DXY have done. I mean, to what EURJPY is doing. All right, as you can see, this is a zone of um interest. All right, this is actually a very strong block. We have my two kind of reversal pattern that's really occurred in this zone. Two kind of reversal pattern that I can see here. Right, all my students are yeah, really informed about what this particular structure can be. Then seeing that, I see that price really pull back right to this nature. Now, this was the beginning of this month, right? Market moved up, created the high of the week. The market moved back again, consolidated the leads, then came back, take out this high. Then we are seeing it close. Now, what I will be looking for on this note is that I'll be taking this with an ELPC pattern, and this implies that um, this market, right, as you can see it here, then on the 30 minutes time frame, I will be expecting this market to at least probably come to this area. This is not a good zone anyway, or this area, right? This area as a rejection. So that is where I'll be looking to buy, I mean to sell this pair from, right? So I'll be expecting some kind of manipulation to the upside, but this is actually too far. So, but these are the zone that I'll be looking to sell this pair. Anyway, on this particular note, I also have some kind of um, um, rules here, right? This particular long week, definitely on the lower time frame, I should see it as an OB, right? This particular zone. So I will be expecting market to likely pull back into this zone, right? Or let me say the 50%, which is what I don't mostly use, right? This particular zone. Now, let me see 15 minutes time frame, 5 minutes time frame, better still, right? Which is actually better. So I'll be expecting price to pull back into this node, then look out for the pattern. If that happened, then fine, this particular pair might be going down. But if not, right, this particular zone or this zone will be most preferable zone that will be looking to sell this pair from. But anyway, if this market gets to this zone before all those zones were really retested, they might really be buying this pair up because this pair is really up, as you can see. So if this zone is not, if price is not get to this zone right before anything, then I will be waiting towards this particular zone that I have marked, right? One, right, two, three as a zone for me to sell this pair. Then the next one will be on gold, right? For gold, looking at the 4 hour time frame, the daily time frame, we can see price was really struggling, right? So this implies that this particular zone might really be a point of interest for us as a liquidity zone, whereby price should take it out then before the drop. And we can see the low of the month that was formed here. This is also another zone whereby we'll be looking towards to be taken before we make any decision. So market is in between this high and this low. So on the 4 hour time frame, let's see, do we really have a structure in this area? Now, I was really talking to my students and I told them that they should watch out for this pair and you can see what really happened. I can see my reversal pattern here, right? The market pulled back or break structure, the market pulled back to this area again. Then look at how price really go higher. So this implies that this particular eye may likely still be taken out. But let's go back to 4 hour time frame and see. Now we have this eye that can be taken out, and when this eye is taken out, then we might likely, right, let's see this very shady. But there might be some probability whereby this eye will be taken out, then we might see downside on this pair, or this eye will be taken out, then we get retested, then we might see more upside. Well, looking at the 1 hour time frame, let's look at the 1 hour time frame. This is not so clear for us to see any structure to buy from or to sell from. This also is not so clear. The only thing I can see here, right, is this particular area here. But well, let's see 15 minutes time frame. Right, on the 15 minutes time frame, right, it was disqualified to be a liquidity grab. I can't really see because it's not with an impulsive move. So we might see price coming back to this low, we'll probably take out this low because these structures are not actually not so good. So and take out this eye and this eye, then we may see the reversal. Probably that's what might likely happen. So which eye, right? This eye is of interest, this eye is of interest. Then we also have another eye here. So this implies that we have 3 eyes that should be taken. So this pair might likely to go more higher than that. So it's just the point for us to look out for the best zone to buy it before going higher. Then looking at US tech, right? US tech, all right. What I will be expecting also is that this high should be taken out. Then this high should be taken out if possible with an impulsive move down, right? Then we might likely be buying this pair in this area, right? We might likely be buying this pair here. Then looking at the 4 hour time frame, we can see that the price is good consolidating higher. Or we are looking towards this price to come into this low, take out that liquidity, then come into this zone for us to buy it. Then on the daily time frame, that is what we have in for 1 hour time frame. This is what I have marked now. So this is what I'm really looking out for this. Probably market should take out this, or what we might likely see based on this. Market might not likely get to this up. Um, Let me see something. These are equal highs. I should be taking. Let's see 5 minutes time frame. I hope you are really enjoying my kind of analysis. So right. So this particular zone might actually be a kind of a zone for price to go back to, right. Price go back to the zone. The market might likely come back down to take out liquidity. Then we see downside. I mean more upside on this pair. Well, I'm just looking to buy this pair on this particular zone. So this might be a sell to buy, take out this low, then we sell to buy, kind of a setup. Then for US30, right, this is actually very similar to it, right? I will be expecting a buying opportunity, a selling opportunity here when this high is taken out. Then looking at the daily time frame, we can see that this pair has really been bullish in 4 hour time frame. We can see the same thing. So on the 1 hour time frame, that's really what we can see. It has really been bullish. So if you really want to buy it, this should be the best zone to buy. Where, where this particular zone should be the best zone to buy. Why? Because this should be a zone of interest for us in the lower time frame. Just give me some minute. This particular zone. So on the lower time frame, this should really be what should interest us. So we want price to take out that high, then come back to this zone for us to continue to buy. So this is what I have for you today. I hope you have really learned so much more. So if you really enjoy my analysis and you want to see more of this, you can subscribe to this YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram, then join our Telegram channel. Right, our mentorship class will close right for the month of September. Right, it will close on Monday, 31st of August. So you can do well to register today or before the end of tomorrow so that you can be a participant of our mentorship class. Right, the class is actually almost full. We should have stopped registration, but some people still call for that. So um, because our price we might be increased very soon. So and this very soon will be next month. So you can take that opportunity to enroll to our class if you really desire to learn much of what we are doing. All right. Thank you so much for joining in. So I will see you in the next analysis. Thank you and have a good trading week. God bless you.